So today we're going to mod the ZX Spectrum to put out a composite video instead of RF. Now I have a TV that I can connect this into, but actually I do want to connect this into other monitors, and I've got this monitor over here, which is a nice 10-inch monitor. Actually, it's a pretty rubbish 10-inch monitor, but it will do the job. And I just think it'll be better to have composite coming out. It doesn't make a massive, I mean, well, there is a big difference to composite and RF. You do get a bit of better picture quality. But this is more for the ease of being able to use different types of monitors. So on the ZX Spectrum, it is very, very easy. So we've got the visual circuitry running over here. We've got the ULA, which is putting out 3 signals for the video over here, the luminous and 2 color signals. And the LM1889, which is a TV composite video mixer. So this circuitry here is mixing the signals into the chip, and the chip is then sending out a composite video signal to here. And that is just being fed into the RF modulator and out to the TV. So this is composite video anyway on the site. So we don't have to do anything fancy at all. The only thing we're going to do is we're going to decouple it with a capacitor. They say it's not necessary or not absolutely vital you do that, but it might make an effect. But mainly what it's doing is decoupling any DC voltage between the TV that may happen and here. And so you've only got AC going through there, which is safer and better. So we're going to take off the 5 volts here because we don't need to be feeding the RF system anymore, and we're going to pull that out and resolder a new pin into here for the composite. I'm going to leave the RF module where it is because if we ever want to move it back, we can. So I don't want to destroy that, and I don't want to cut any holes in here to put another cable in or cable out. I mean, I could do something like, I don't know, could put a cable line coming out through there, but you mess it all up. You don't want to do that. I'm going to take the board out of here. I've already taken that screw out. It's the only screw, once you've got the top cover off, that's the only screw that's holding it in place. So we can get that out. Okay, so without further ado, let's get the 5 volt off. Make sure we've got the right one. There we are. Just pull that out. Hopefully putting it out. There we are. So we've got that out there, and we're just going to, I've seen other people just fold it in, it's not a bad idea. And then we're going to pull this guy out as well. I can probably just do it from here. Let's take a bit off from the back, because I'll clean all of this up. Okay, that might come out nicely now. Almost. There we are. And we'll just tuck that in there. So, like I said, we don't want to wreck the RF circuit because it's very useful to keep it there in case you ever want to move it back. Right. So now we want to take this guy. We want to take the negative onto there. And in fact, what we want to do is we want to desolder this resistor here as well, which is probably also a good idea. Turn that around a little bit. Okay, so that's disconnected. Right, now we can put this in here. So we're going to put this guy through here. I'm going to tuck him in over there because that should fit in okay with this. Yeah, there's plenty of space over there for that. Let's just give that a bit of a solder. I usually have a fume extractor, which I use, but it's so loud and I wouldn't be able to record this at the same time. Well, be able to record it, but you wouldn't be able to hear me. Now, we've got that little guy out there. Where has that got to? Here we go. Let's come out there. And then this guy, we just turn this capacitor around a little bit. We can just bend this guy down. Put him in there. And there we go. That's that part. Actually, I just want to clean this up a little bit because that's looking rather messy. Where is my... I have... Yep, that one's alcohol. Just double check it is alcohol and not... Cool. Yep, that's alcohol. Let's give this a bit of a clean. Tidy this up. Okay, let's get that guy in there. Right, that's looking a bit cleaner. Let's get this guy back in there. Composite in there, and then we'll just solder that in, and then we can give it a run and see. There we are. I think that is nice and tidy, tidy enough anyway. Right, so then we want to I just want to put that back on, obviously. So that should leave everything in a nice, tidy state. So the moment of truth, let's plug that in. Okay, now AV no signal at the moment, which is what we want. Now for the moment of truth, does it work? Let's plug the power in. There is the classic Spectrum buzz from the switch mode power supply for the 12 volts, and there we go. It's looking nice and clean, it's nice and stable. It's a bit too yellow, so that's something else that needs to be sorted out. I think it's too yellow. I always had a black and white TV when I was a kid, so actually I don't know what it should look like on color. However, I'm pretty sure it should have been a bit whiter than that. That does look a bit yellow. So that's something else to have a look at, possibly just a bit in the tuning, because I did replace the ULA and the video chip on this one. And it's definitely an improvement from there. I can actually get some color out now, but it's still looking a bit yellow. But there we go, that's a composite mod. It's very simple, very easy, and very low risk, and very easy to switch back to RF should you want to do. So if you've made it this far in the video, well done. Thank you for sticking around, and click that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the like, jump up and down, shout around, whatever it is you need to do, and we'll see you in some more videos.